Guess.
Too funny. All right, so we're trying a new software. So hopefully this is streaming live right now. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I think we are on. It says we are live. Show it on the screen. Okay. This is, we are on. So we're trying some new software, so not sure if we're on or not. We'll be right back. We are on. Yes. We are.
How can you tell?
Because I can see you on there.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, very good. It is Sunday evening.
Yes, it is. Okay, my name is Joe Diasana, and this is...
And I'm Kerry Josephson.
And together,
we are the Property
Joes. Well, we're doing this every night. We made a commitment to make... hanging out and connecting with our friends a little bit more natural or more like normative, especially during this social distancing time. So we're committed to doing all of that every Sunday evening.
Every evening, period.
Yes, every evening, 7 p.m.
So we really just wanted to be intentional. We didn't want to wake up
Thank you.
6 months later after this quarantine's over and find out we didn't have any friends. So anyway, we want to stay in touch. Now, I am sporting, it's okay, because Dolly Parton's here.
Dolly Parton
is that not
here.
awesome?
Yes.
She was probably at least 30 when she took that picture, I bet.
That's awesome.
So thank you.
How did you get that?
Talk about. One is I talked to a buddy of mine that works for Zoom, and I wanted to kind of give y'all some information on what he covered with me. Oh no, I'm not on here. Damn it. Sorry.
No cussing. It's a family show.
At least I didn't say the C word. Or sorry. That's not the word.
Going downhill there.
Okay, so that and just about the weekend. So update. I know everybody has been on pins and needles needing to know. The enchiladas were really good.
Yes.
We can't tell who's on, can we?
We cannot.
Okay. So Belinda, I don't know if you're on or not. So there you go. But the enchiladas were really good. So Belinda gave us the recipe. Super yummy. I don't think my technique's real good. It almost looked like slop when I served it, but it was still tasty.
I don't care. It was fantastic.
We're having them again tonight.
That's for sure.
The Spanish rice was really good. Minute rice, picante sauce, and a handful of cheese. Throw it in there. So anyway, so I was going to tell y'all, so a good friend of mine, he wanted to join us, but he was just incredibly busy. He works for Zoom, and I checked in with him today to make sure everything was good with him. And it was really, really interesting. So he's a senior level engineer at AT&T, and life change, needed to move to a different part of the country. AT&T didn't necessarily have that job in that area of the country, so he ended up moving to a different company, went to work for Zoom. And they used to measure, prior to COVID-19, they measured their success in obviously minutes on the network, right? And they would measure it in like a really, really big day was millions of minutes, so like that might be a day like whatever day that is hot, heavy for them. Now it's in the billions of minutes daily, or no, down to hourly. That's what it is, down to hourly. And he's like, he can't keep up. He's working 18-hour days. He works for the part of the company that does public safety. So, like a number of judges here in town have their courts now
Wow.
on Zoom and things. And this is what I thought was really interesting. The founder of Zoom, I don't know his name, so you can't quote me, but he worked for WebEx. And when, is it Cisco? I think Cisco bought WebEx. Whoever bought them. When they bought them, they bought Cisco, one of the two. Somebody bought somebody. But anyway, he said, there's some weakness in the tool, and I need to refine it, and this is what we need to do. And he had a whole plan laid out, and they said, you know what? We're fine. The tool's fine. We don't need to improve the tool. And so he walked out and got some money together, like from his family. I mean, that's all. I mean, started up Zoom, and now they're like, it's the most commonly used. I mean, the only time you use WebEx anymore is when you work for a company who's already bought the service. And so,
are you going to invest in Zoom? Probably now would be a good time.
Would be a good time.
Actually, I read on Motley Fool, for those of you who are investor types and don't want to do all that research, Zoom is one of their to be looked at stocks. So, yep.
That's interesting. So we're using Zoom, ironically enough, and somehow
we're actually using Restream, which is the middleware for Zoom, or there's a tech stack. Zoom will be the one that we will bring guests on, and then Restream pushes it out to supposedly the Facebook pages and stuff like that. So Carrie's actually checking.
Well, what I'm doing is it's weird not being able to see the comments.
Yes. Oh yeah, right. We have to look at the comments, but I don't see it posting on mine. But anyway, that's fine.
I don't see there's. I don't know if there's anybody on. Oh, anyway, so we'll figure it out. So anyway, those of you on Instagram, what are you having for dinner tonight? We always ask that.
Yes.
Nobody ever answers. So Sydney Piper is on. So Sydney, what are you having for dinner?
We're going to have leftovers. We're super excited. I'm super excited. We have mac and cheese, and we have the chicken tortillas. Super excited about that. And this chicken tortillas have been there for a little bit. So fantastic. Well, the chat works.
Okay, it does work. So I was just making sure it works.
Yep.
So
we just tested it. He chatted directly onto this.
Do you know who E. Wilson? He's a realtor. You know who that is?
Hey, E. Wilson, what is going on? Where are you hailing from? Post it on Instagram.
Yes, post on Instagram because, well, you can post anywhere you want, I guess. But
well, awesome.
Sydney Piper has not answered a single question.
That's okay.
Sydney, are you still here?
She is distracted.
I'm going to ask a question, and I need somebody to answer me. Name 3 boy bands. No. Name 3.
That was yesterday.
Okay. Name a neighboring state or province. That's too easy.
Name a neighboring state or province. I can get the west. No, the east. East is Louisiana. North of Texas is
Oklahoma,
Arkansas.
or Arkansas, probably too. Yeah.
Yeah. And our dog is going crazy, running after a bird. No, he just wants to run. And there he goes.
He's working out.
He's working out right now. And then to the west is that New Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at least I can guess it. Yay!
And Mexico, the country.
Yes.
Okay, name 3 diseases. Can y'all name 3 diseases? I feel like everybody can do that like that.
The first one.
COVID-19.
SARS and MERS.
MERS, yes.
They're all flu. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. What else? What else? This is a really good bourbon. We're kind of going off script. We're usually drinking champagne, but now we're doing bourbon.
Okay, so we are having some comments that aren't showing up, so that's good. I was feeling like I was just talking to myself. So Belinda came on,
Hey,
Belinda, I just talked forever about how good those enchiladas were. So they're really, really good. Really messy. I think I put maybe too much sour cream because there was a lot of stuff, but they tasted really good. And obviously we ate them. Suzette is on. Suzette says, "Guess the measles."
That is a disease,
and that's one that we quarantined for. I think. Oh my gosh! By the way, if anybody was on from Louisville, something is wrong, Belinda. What's wrong? When I lived in Louisville, they had a hospital up on the top of this, not really a mountain, but kind of a bluff. And it was only there for some disease, not polio, for your lungs.
pneumonia.
No, there was a disease that, not cholera,
Like bubonic plague.
some real bad disease, and they would put everybody in there, and they had this long chute down through the mountain, and that's where they would lower the bodies, and it was crazy. And it was
this
in Louisville, and it was a haunted house when I was there.
So
we went there for a haunted house.
That's crazy.
What disease would that have been?
I don't know.
Suzette Tejeda will know. Tomato. There you go. You have to look at the phone. Yes, I'm looking at the phone. That's what I'm doing. So, because I'm looking over there to see TB, Sheree Moore. Yes, it is tuberculosis. That's exactly. And it was they had all these places where they would lay people because they felt like they needed to be in the cold air, but have sun on them to be cured. And anyway, it's crazy. So,
That is
some more
crazy.
Coke?
I'm good.
I don't have anything.
I am good.
Alcoholic, one thing everybody needs to be aware of.
What's that?
The next 2 weeks, not to focus
I thought
too
we were
much.
not gonna
I
be
know, but I
focused.
just need to focus on.
Stop.
You should not go to the store for the next 2 weeks.
All right,
Nobody
that's
go
it.
to the store.
That's it. That's all we're talking.
So how are you going to make it without going to the store?
Stop.
So,
It's supposed to be light.
Mhm.
Light, very light.
That's what I said.
So we went, a friend of ours had a birthday, and so we sang and serenaded her. Well, she was up on our balcony, and we serenaded. It was super fun.
Okay,
that
we'll
was really
sing.
fun.
Okay. So, don't make me sing.
You
Please.
can go online and on
Suzette,
Facebook.
don't make me sing. Suzette. Belinda, I won't. No, you cannot make me.
Suzette, if you're on place,
Okay, somebody hold my drink.
we're not singing.
You make me. Oh, I do want a lasagna recipe. Yes, I love lasagna. I would love that. Belinda, you need to come on and do a cooking segment.
That would be fun.
That's what she needs to do.
Prepare everything, put in different bowls, and have the final product, and do it in 3 minutes.
I would love a freezes beautifully segment. So, if anyone has ever watched, what's that movie about the Steel Magnolias? And Annelle, she was the one that wore the glasses and she lost her contact. She liked to make stuff out of the freezes beautifully section in her cookbook. So Belinda, if you have one, because I'd like to make 2 of them. If you could make a lasagna and then I freeze it and then I pull it out, like a housewife. So,
There you go.
Sarah Rodriguez, California.
That's too funny.
Is she in California?
No, I think she's in Nevada.
No, she's in Texas somewhere.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where she
She
is.
says she's in Texas.
There you go.
There you go.
Hello, Makios mom. How are you? Welcome to
You know who that
Instagram.
is?
No.
Friend of mine from Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville in the house. Yay!
So, Rhonda, it is good to see you, my dear. So, Shelby,
Yes.
our friend Shelby, do you know what she was named after?
A car. The
Shelby, drink your juice. On Steel Magnolias.
Is that still my nose?
Yeah, Shelby. Drink your juice, Shelby.
That's
If she's
funny.
having a seizure or something, they made her drink juice. I guess it's good for seizures.
That's so crazy.
Okay, Sarah Rodriguez. I will not sing. Don't make me sing. So there's a skit on Saturday Night Live. That's what I'm doing. There's a skit on Saturday Night Live, and there's this lady, and she's like, nobody wants her to sing at all, and they're asking this guy to play the piano, and she's like, no, please don't make me sing. And they're like, okay, that's fine. And no, please don't make me, no. And then anyway, she ends up singing. It's very funny. So Belinda, are you available to come on? We don't have anybody tomorrow night, do we?
One of these nights, yes. We do not have anyone. So Wednesday night, my sister's coming to talk about online language learning. So Belinda, you are on tomorrow night.
Belinda, for
Guess
your
what?
drink, figure out what you want to make. Tell us something good to make.
Yep.
And talk to us about
Super
it.
easy. And don't stress out. It's totally low key.
And it needs to be good, right?
Well, we can't.
Jeff
taste it.
Feldman's on. Hello,
Hey, Jeff Feldman. Welcome, Naples, Florida. If anybody wants a second home,
I just watched his video.
let's talk. I will get you in contact with
Tara's on.
Hey, Tara. Tara Anderson. Cheers. She has a big ranch property
Oh,
somewhere.
there you go.
Like way up in the northeast by Magnolia or something like that.
No woman wants to hear she has a big ranch property. Maybe that is. I don't know. Okay, what else?
Hot mess.
I think it's time for dinner.
It is time for dinner. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Again, tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Cross your fingers.
We will-
Belinda's going to be on.
Have a virtual happy hour. And hug your family, wash your hands.
Hug your family and wash your hands. And don't go to the store for 2 weeks.
Stop.
Everybody shelter in place.